Hello guys, I'm Mom and welcome back to our channel, Book Reviews by Mom and Kids. And today we're reviewing Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I must admit I really enjoyed this book. This fusion of romance and fantasy. So here is how the story goes. So Misery Lark is a vampire who is hiding in a human world and doing, let's say, some computer job and things like that. She's very good actually at computer and in technology and everything. So she is summoned by her father, who is councilman in vampire world, and she's sent to be collateral, or let's say peacemaker, between the vampires and werewolves. That's an actually dangerous alliance because the werewolves are ruthless. They are wolves, right? And she has her own reasons to go there and marry the alpha of werewolves and merge into their pack to actually discover something she wants. So no one here believes the other one, and she has her own reasons to not trust him, and he also has his own reasons to not trust her. So she's been heavily surveilled in his territory, and she's very good, as I mentioned, in computer science, and then she's almost like a huge hacker, and she wants to hack their system and find something she really actually begin with came there. And now let me tell you about the main characters. So Lowe Moreland is an alpha of the werewolf pack, and he's been recently taking over the position of the alpha by challenging the previous alpha and winning. So now he might be, let's say, ruthless and all the alpha characteristics you will find there, but he's also wants to lead by the justice, and he wants to be fair. So he's really not into believing the rumors. He wants to have proofs if he would, let's say, accuse someone, etc. And Misery Lark, she's not a friendly person. The only person she cares is her best friend, who was there for her in her childhood, and the only person she loves and cares about. She's really into a third time I mentioned, into computers. She's really good at it. She's, of course, nocturnal, as all vampires are, and she is like something like a grumpy. Like, she would like something, but she would never, let's say, admit it. And I really like that. And you will see in the, let's say, living there in the real territory, she's just like not accustomed to making friends, but she would have to, and she will admit it that she liked it, and she's really, I don't know, I really liked her personality there. I can tell, but she's just, let's say, grumpy but soft, if you know what I mean. And then we have Lowe, who is really let's say, soft towards her sister, and of course towards the Misery. And he really wants to make sure he doesn't hurt anyone, and he goes really deeply into that characteristic, if you want to know what I mean. So it's really, he's really cautious to not hurt anyone, and to the point that I really didn't like that. Like, okay, a little bit, but you're overreacting. So that's my opinion of him. And Misery, who is really brilliant and who will be actually someone who knows what she wants and who will demand what she wants. I really like that characteristics of her. One character also that I liked is Lowe's little sister, Anna, who is, let's say, about 7 years old, and who is really into curious phase, and she's really into, how do you vampires look like, what is this for, why are you sleeping in the closet, etc, etc, etc. So it was really, cute. And I also like that she calls Misery Miracy. And she was like, my name is not Miracy, but she's still Miracy. And it's also in this novel, you will see a lot of debunking the myths of wares and vampires, what they actually do and what you heard somewhere else to be a myth. But this in this modern story, it's just got another twist. Some myths are staying there, some are completely new and vanished. What I really liked about this book is just like that you found two very good people, and even if they're on the opposite sides, and even they are being manipulated into that, let's say, situation to marry and form a relationship, they're really actually good people, and realizing that and slowly believing to trust each other and go through the life together. That's what I really liked, and the honesty and openness. I liked Misery's, let's say, assertiveness, really just like taking the action and the destiny of her own into her own hands. Ellie Hazelwood really did a great job writing this romance fantasy. I really cannot recommend this enough. So, if you read any of the Ellie's previous books, you won't be disappointed at all. So, this new venture, she's really good in it. What was really like slightly slow for me or awkward is that you will not find out anything specific about Misery's friend, Serena, who is actually a main motivation for her to go into the Weir's territory. And in this book, actually, you won't find anything about her. And then once you find out about her, then the plot actually twists a lot into something wild. Throughout the book, there's a really healthy dose of mystery, and I found it very engaging and not boring at all. Now let's back to the romance and the spiciness level. I can say it's not too spicy. It's not too spicy. It's just right. And I really loved it. But the spiciness is coming slowly throughout the book, but the main part at the end. Keep that in mind. Keep going, reading, and you'll get what you want. Should you read this book? Definitely, definitely. And if you really like both romance and fantasies or a mythical world, then you'll definitely enjoy this book. But if you've ever read something about Ali before, I think that she will not disappoint you. If there would be any sequel to this book, I would definitely read this. And if you ask me what's my favorite Ellie Hazelwood's book, that would be The Love Hypothesis. That would be actually my favorite romance book recently I read. So at the end, you get what you get. So merging romance and fantasies, vampires and werewolves, enemies to lovers, and they get their happy endings here. Read this and let me know in the comments, how did you like this book? Would you read this book if you didn't read it? And what other Ellie's book you read? Comment below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching me.